I am random or YouTube username uHenry, and I'm going to show you how to make a basic Valve Hammer Editor map once Steam decides to open. Go to Tools, download the Source SDK stuff, then open it. Alright, now Source SDK is finished launching. I don't know why Steam does that. Why can't it just start it? Yeah. I'm going to choose a Counter-Strike source map, and then I open Hammer Editor. And so you go File, New. It's best to have the camera here and change it to so it's 3D textured.
No,
then you have
shaded polygons.
I use textured. Then we've got the top view here, front view, and right view. The top view and right view will become very handy. Alright, so we're just going to start off by selecting a texture. Let's find some grass, and we'll choose this. Get our block tool, and we make a block on the grid. And it'll appear like that. Then you just hit enter, and it'll generate it. Then you click camera tool, put a camera somewhere. While you have the camera tool open, click on this box, and you'll be able to control the camera forward, left, back, right with your WASD keys, and up, down, left, right with your arrow keys. Now we've got a block of grass there. And so that's basically it. If you want to add a spawn point, click there. You put a spawn point there. You can change it. Its default as a terrorist. I'm going to put a terrorist and a CT spawn. So terrorist there. I'm going to put a
One very important thing: always have spawn points to start the game. Otherwise, the game will not start.
I think people might have guessed that. So info player. Counter-terrorist, yep.
Now,
apply.
Also, one more thing. Keep them off the ground, otherwise the game spazzes out.
Yes. It's always best to make people spawn, say, just a little bit above the ground. And if you want to do above the ground, you use this tool. Like I said, this one becomes very handy. And I spend most of my time altering things on this box. Move that one up as well. And now,
compiling.
Jay, why don't you do a skybox, please?
Thank you. Okay, to make a skybox, you must zoom out from your map, get the block selection tool, and make it 3 game squares on this away, all around.
Three or more.
You get 3 or more.
Then extend it so that it's higher and lower than your map will be.
Press enter.
Yep.
Whoops. Wait. Look for skybox, and it'll be at the bottom of the list. Double click on it, and if you screw it up like what I did, select this one here, change it to the skybox. Now press Control H and set it to -32. And there's your skybox. Back to you, Adam.
Now, your skybox will automatically not have a texture. So, select your skybox. I think...
No, actually, no, wait, stop. The skybox will have a sky texture, but it's set to default.
Alright, so then I think we go Map Properties, Skybox Texture, and you find a texture by looking on the Valve developer community site. Just Google search Valve Hammer Editor Skyboxes, and it'll come up. So we're just going to leave it.
Oh, one more thing. Day 01 will give you morning. Day 02 at the end will give you evening, and day 03 will give you night.
Alright, let's try day. And now also to make your map actually look professional when you start, because you have a skybox, there's now no light coming from anywhere. So if you start, you won't be able to see a thing. So what you're going to need to do...
Crap, I made a mistake. Take note of that terrace and counter. They're inside the room. So
yeah,
you need
so
to
extend it up a bit.
Get the skybox and fix it.
Alright, so now we're going to add an environment light, which is basically like a sun, and you tell it to point at different directions. So you go to the properties just by double clicking on it. You go _light, I think it is.
Yeah, not light glow, just light. Press enter and you get this.
_light. Apply that, and it should come up with... Wait, no, that's not the texture I had last time.
It says obsolete, which means you've screwed up somehow.
Ah.
Okay?
That's brilliant. Alright, so we'll go into the list and find _stuff.
I thought it was light _env.
Maybe. Oh, it might be. Sorry if it makes us sound like idiots. Light _env.
Sorry, we're tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Light _environment. It automatically corrected me. Thank you, Valve Hammer Editor. Apply.
And there you go.
And put it up, say, if your skybox has the sun facing one way, you find your environment light, double click, and actually make it so your camera can view where you want it to point at. Double click that, click point at, and click where you want the light to be going.
If you leave it as it is, it'll just point to everywhere.
Yeah, but so it's more of a good effect if you have it like that. Also, you can add pillars and stuff, but this is just a basic tutorial. So that's just the basic of a map. Then once you're finished the map,
you press F9.
You click the compile button, and you have to save it first, or we'll just save it as tutorial. Sorry if I spelt it wrong. Tick do not run the game after compiling, because I found with CSS if I do that it automatically kicks me after like 10 seconds saying that I timed out. Yeah, put that on fast, normal, click OK. What?
Nothing.
Yeah, so now it will be compiled into your Counter-Strike source. All you do is start your Counter-Strike source, click create server, find your map in the maps list, and just start, and you'll spawn where you are.
Now we'll pause this and we'll go into Counter-Strike and we'll show you how to do that. Alright. Map. Please wait.
Yeah. Preparing to launch Counter-Strike source. Source. Unreal Tournament. 18.4 hours left. There's not really much point in me downloading that, because it'll take me about 17 hours to download it. And then I'll only have 1 hour to play it.
Oh, why are you telling him this? Okay, so once you got Counter-Strike source loaded up,
yep, we're using
create a server.
We're using a screen recorder, not a game recorder, so it might be a bit laggy. Go create server, find the name of the map, and tutorial. I'm not going to include any bots in there, because then I won't be able to show you around the little box of grass I've made.
Two things you might want to do. At the bottom of the map, you might want to add a thing called a point_hurt, or you might want to add just like make it really big so when a player falls they die. They don't stand.
Look at that! How beautiful is that? We've got the light working. See, the light's coming from that direction. I didn't even know the light was going to come from that direction. I put the skybox there, so that's a bit of luck. If you look at the gun, and facing this way, the light going on there. It's pretty good. The one problem is, just what Jay said. This is why Jay said you should put a point hurt on. Click and go to the bottom of the map and jump around and stand on nothing. Alright, so that's pretty much it.